So what are the Sustainable Development Goals, often abbreviated with SDG or SDGs? The following text stands on the official website of the United Nations, who released the agenda. So the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015, so 6 years ago, provided a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet, now and of course into future. So at its heart, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which are an urgent call for action by all countries, developed and developing, in a global partnership. So they recognize that ending poverty and other deprivations must go hand in hand with strategies that improve health and, of course, education, reduce the inequality and spur economic growth. So you see there's also the economic dimension included, all while tackling climate change and working to preserve our oceans and forests. So a huge endeavor covering 17 defined goals, which make up the agenda. So let's have a look at where Germany stands when it comes to the measurement of the Sustainable Development Goals, so of the 17 SDGs. So what is the Sdg Report first of all? And what are the indices that count? So the Sdg Report 2021, so the last one, presents data on 165 countries' performance against the SDGs. So the SDG index score signifies more or less a country's position between the worst possible outcome, which is a score of 0, and the target outcome, which is the goal of 100. So this year's SDGs progress was set back, majorly due to the pandemic's impact on every nation worldwide. So for the first time since the adoption of the SDGs, the global average SDG index score has decreased. So this decline was driven to a large extent by increasing poverty rates and unemployment in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So in this year, the SDG index, Germany reaches a score of 82.5. which puts it in the first place worldwide, so a great outcome. And a score of 82.5 translates into 82.5% of the way to the best possible outcome across the 17 goals. So we are not yet at the 100%, but hopefully we will get there. But, in which SDG does Germany has to perform better in order to reach the 100? So this question can be answered with the table provided by the United Nations and shown here on the left side at the slide. So all SDGs are recorded and evaluated per each country as shown in the legend below. So additionally, there is an assessment whether the respective country is progressing, stagnating or falling behind. This is what the arrows indicate. So they point into a certain direction and have different colors. So in order to be able to focus on Germany, all other countries have been grayed out here. So we can see that Germany has not yet fully achieved the target in any of the SDGs. So still, Germany has a lot of work to do in all SDGs. However, among the challenges, most are at least averagely good, and in all but one goal, Germany is working to get better. So the biggest challenges for Germany are the SDGs number 12 and 13, so responsible consumption and production, and climate action.